Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing very good. Today I'm gonna show you one of our Bengalis favorite kind of mashed dish. I'm calling it mashed dish because everything here is mashed up, you can see, and that one particularly is French bean and dried fish, or in Bengali we call it Shuttki and Borboti Vorta. Vorta means something is very mushy, like we try to mash it as much as possible, and that one we call Vorta. So this one actually I made with French bean and dry fish. These two ingredients is the main ingredients for this special bharta or for this special mashed recipe. So I'm gonna show you step by step how I'm gonna do it, because this is particularly Bengali people eat with plain boiled rice, and we are crazy, Bengali people are crazy about bhartas or this kind of mashed vegetable or mashed fish. So I'm gonna show you step by step what ingredients I'm gonna use to make it. Just stay with me and enjoy the whole process. To make my Shuttki-Borbotir bharta, or mashed bean or mashed dry fish and bean together, I actually took here around one handful of dried fish. This is actually dried anchovies. You're gonna find very easily in any kind of African or any kind of Asian grocery shop. The Bengali people obviously know this is a choto machi shutki, we call it, but for other countries people this is actually anchovies, very finely dried and cleaned anchovies. And I cleaned these anchovies with a little bit of warm water, so it's no sand and no dirtiness, it's very clean. At the same time, I took here some whole garlic cloves. Garlic is must. Any kind of bharta or any kind of this kind of mashed recipe we make, garlic is the main ingredient, say like second main ingredients. And I took here like 4 to 5 garlic cloves. At the same time, I took here 4 to 5 green chilies. So the spiciness gonna come from the green chili. And any kind of bharta or mashed dried fish or mashed potato or mashed bean supposed to be a little bit spicy. So that's why I took here like 4 to 5 green chilies. It depends how much spice you want, but it's supposed to be a little bit spicy. And at the same time, I took here some coriander root. You can go for coriander leaf as well, but coriander root have really strong coriander and very strong, like pungent flavor, and I quite like this flavor in my bharta. That's why I took here around like not half handful, less than half handful of these coriander roots. And at the same time, I took here 1 tablespoon of nigella seed or black cumin seed, or in Bengali we call it kalo jeera. So this one gonna give really nice kind of smokiness, and at the same time nigella seed is really good for your body. So I took here around 1 tablespoon for this amount of dry fish. And dry fish have really pungent and strong flavor as well, so that gonna make this nigella seed gonna make my dried fish flavor a little bit milder. So at the same time, I put here 2 tablespoons of mustard oil as well, and I'm gonna fry all the ingredients in mustard oil. And definitely use mustard oil, because always in bharta we use mustard oil. And now I'm gonna fry it around like 4 to 5 minutes. Because it's a French bean based bharta, that's why I took here around 1 packet of French bean and I boiled it. This is like fully boiled, and you can see, I can show you, I already boiled it in a little bit of salted water. You can add any kind of even Asian beans or snake beans as well, but for me French bean is available, so that's why I'm using French bean, and it's boiled. So I already start frying my dried fish, and you can see this flavor is coming from the dried fish, from the chili, from the garlic, from the mustard oil, from the coriander root. And this dried fish is already dried and like kind of like smoked, but at the same time it's raw. So we have to fry it a little bit to get the proper flavor and to reduce a little bit the pungent flavor from it. So it's gonna take around like 4 to 5 minutes. I'm just frying it in moderate heat. So after 5 minutes of frying, you can see my fish, these are like very small anchovies, so they're not gonna take more than 5 minutes to cook. And at the same time, my garlic is quite soft, my chili is done, my coriander root is soft now. And now I'm gonna add here around full 1 handful of dried or fried onion. I am using the shop bought fried onion because I like the crunchiness and the sweetness from the shop bought one, and it's quite easy for me. But trust me, if you don't have this option, you just fry 2 to 3 onion. You just finely sliced it and fry it in the mustard oil, and that also gonna work. Actually, maybe that gonna work more better than this, but I always prefer the shop bought one. So I'm adding here like around 1 handful, and now my fish is fried. My all ingredients is done, is cooked, and at the end I'm just adding this fried onion, and I'm gonna just toss it little bit in this mustard oil. After that, that's gonna be ready to blend, because bhorta means, as I said, everything need to be mashed up. That's called bhorta in Bengali. So you have to mash up all the ingredients together. So my this part is done. It's all mixed up, it's all fried. I'm just mixing all my fried onion with the mustard oil, with the nigella seed, with the dried fish, just to soak all the flavor from it. So now I'm using one hand blender just to mash it. So I added around like 3 to 4 tablespoons of water, because these ingredients are really dry and I can't mash it. So that's why I need to add a little bit of water in it, but not too watery, because when I call, like, Bengali people already understand, but for other people, bhorta need to be a little bit like thick. At the same time, it's not going to be runny, so I can't add too much of water. So maybe 3 to 4 tablespoons of water should be fine. And now I'm just gonna blend it. So I'm just blending it. We have 100 types of bhorta, or more than 100 types of bhortas. This is one of them. So after like maybe 2 or 3 minutes of blending, you can see how good it looks. Trust me, when you're gonna eat it with plain boiled rice, this is one of the yummiest Bengali recipe. Even though if you are not Bengali, trust me, you just try this recipe. It's one of the amazing mashed up dish or bhorta recipe, I'm telling you. So it's ready. So here you go, guys. This is my French bean and dried fish, mashed French bean and mashed dried fish is ready for you. Or Bengali people, for Bengali people, I'm gonna call it Borboti and Shuttki-Borboti. So this is one of the amazing bhorta, I'm telling you. This is very, very simple to make, but at the same time, it's so flavorful. It's really, really good with boiled rice. Like, you can finish maybe 2 bowls of rice just with it, and it's not too spicy, and at the same time, it's really, really strong as well. So I hope you're gonna make this recipe and you're gonna experiment with this dish, because this is maybe for other people. For Bengali people, it's not new, but for other people, maybe it can be a new dish. So I hope you're gonna like it and you're gonna make it and enjoy it and experience it. So don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and follow my recipes and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And yeah, just be positive and be happy and be healthy. Take care. Bye bye. Tada.